Ashdod is one of the largest cities in Israel with about 250,000 inhabitants. Over the years, many Jewish immigrants from all sectors came to the city. The city has three important archaeological sites. Tel Ashdod in the south, Ashdod Yam in the south by the sea, and Tel Mor in the north of the city near the port. There are finds that indicate a settlement from the Stone Age. In the Canaanite period about 3,500 years ago, there was a fortified trading city under Egyptian rule. Centuries later, the city was ruled by the Philistines. The city grew, became stronger, and a temple was built in it to the god Dagon, the god in charge of food in Philistine mythology. The Ark of the Covenant was brought into the temple while it was being taken at war with the Jews in the days of the Judges. In the days of King David the city was destroyed, and rebuilt after about 200 years, and again destroyed in the days of King Uzziah. Thus for centuries, the city was conquered by the Assyrian Sargon, the Assyrian Tiglath-Pileser III, the Egyptian pharaoh Psammetichs I, the Babylonian Nebuchadnezzar II. The city was also conquered by the Persians, by the great Hellenistic Alexander. Judas Maccabee also conquered the city and destroyed the altars and statues. During this time there were many wars in the city. It was called Azotus, and the temple of Dagon was destroyed. It was then conquered by the Romans and transferred to Herod. In the Byzantine period the port city was developed with maritime trade activities. After being conquered by the Arabs, a fortress was built to protect the port about 1300 years ago. But it was destroyed in an earthquake 300 years later, and rebuilt by the Crusaders. The Arabs called the village Isud. During the First World War workers were brought from Egypt and the village grew. After the declaration of the State of Israel, the Egyptian army conquered from the south and reached the Ad-Halam bridge. The IDF managed to stop the Egyptians. Only about 4 months later, in an operation called Operation Yoav, Ashdod was captured. The Egyptians withdrew, and most of the Arab residents fled with them. From the mid-1950s, with the construction of the power station and port, the growth of the city originally called Ashdod Yam began. In the 1970s, districts began to be built while planning the streets lengthwise and widthwise. The city grew very rapidly, with many immigrants inhabiting it. Industrial, commercial, educational, governmental, cultural, and sports institutions were built, serving the diverse population.